Hi, and welcome to my Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie review. So, um, so, um, May 5th, Thursday, May 5th at 6:30 p.m., me, my dad, and two brothers went and saw Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and this is gonna be my Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie review. Okay? So, um, so, if you think Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, let me know in the comment section below. Do you like it? Didn't like it? You thought it was just okay? What's your favorite MCU movie so far? Are you looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder? Or you don't? Are you tired of the MCU? Let me know all that, okay? Or you just excited and can't wait for Obi-Wan, okay? So, um, with that being said, let's get started with my Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie review. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is directed by Sam Raimi, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, Elizabeth Olsen, Benedict Wong, Michael Bond, Rachel McAdams. Release date May 5th, 2022. Running time 126 minutes. Budget $200 million. Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a 77%. The audience gave this movie an 89%. So, what that means is, the next couple days, the critic can either go up or down. The audience, the next couple days, can either go up or down. Okay? And I have seen that before, where when a brand new movie comes out, and the next few days after the movie came out, the audience and the critic score went up or down. Okay. Now, first off, I want to talk about why would I excited for this movie, and then we'll talk about did I like it or didn't like it. Okay. So, why would I excited for this movie? One reason, because the first reason is it was directed by Sam Raimi, and I knew who Sam Raimi was. Okay, because um, because he directed the Spider-Man trilogy, and I grew up with the Spider-Man trilogy in my childhood, and and when some people when someone asks me what some of my favorite uh, uh, comic book movie is, okay, so these three are my favorite Spider-Man movies of all time, and that's some of my favorite comic book movies of all time, and I even say that to myself, and I even think that Spider-Man 3 is underrated. I think that it get a lot of hate, Because now that there's an article that came out and said that Sam Raimi would have uh, Bruce Campbell and Mysterio in Spider-Man form if he would done Spider-Man form. And we know who Bruce Campbell is. He's the king of B movie, and he's in all three of the Evil Dead trilogy, and um, he have a cameo in all three Spider-Man movies. And if if Dan Raimi would did the Spider-Man form, it said the article said that Dan Raimi would have Bruce Campbell as Mysterio. Whoa, I would like to think that. Okay, and I think Spider-Man 3 is very underrated. Okay, I know it's not as good as the first two Spider-Man movies, and the first two Spider-Man movies is still some of my favorite comic book movies of all time. And also I like Sam Raimi Evil Dead trilogy. Okay, I think I like these two more than the first one, but I still like all three of them. Okay, and another reason why I was excited for this movie because every time um, um, Sam Raimi directed the movie, he always put his friend Bruce Campbell in the movie. Uh, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell are friends. So every time Sam Raimi directs the movie, Bruce Campbell most of the time is in the movie. And like 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, I don't remember how many years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, I went to Comic Con and I got to take a picture with Bruce Campbell. Okay, and so I was looking forward hope to see Bruce Campbell, the guy I got to take a picture with at Comic Con like 3 or 4 years ago. I hope to see if he appeared in the movie. And I'm not gonna tell you if he appeared in the movie or if he didn't, because that'd be a spoiler, okay? But okay, okay. Um, so now, um, um, let's see what else I'm gonna talk about. Um, uh, I like the movie, but I think the movie could have been better. Okay. Uh, um, last year there was an article came out and said that they had to reshoot the movie and because the movie was like long and stuff, and the first reaction to the movie were like negative, bad, and too long, so they reshoot the movie. Okay, and to me, in my opinion, it feels like that the movie could have been longer. So when you have all the main characters, the cameos, it feels like it could have been long. It should have been longer. Okay. Um. Now. Um. Let me point out. This is not a cameo. B movie. Okay. Don't go in expecting like every 10 minutes another cameo character is gonna pop up. No, it's not like that. There's one thing, like one or two things where you get like 4 or 5 characters cameos, and that's it. Okay, and like 2 or 3 of them, is already shown in the trailer. like a trailer or TV spot, and um, and that's why I stay away from trailers. I don't like no trailers. Uh, the only the only Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer that I watched for this movie was the trailer at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, the Spider-Man No Way Home end credit scene. Okay, and that's the only trailer I watched. So any uh, TV TV spot clip trailer number 2 or anything came after the end credit scene of Spider-Man No Way Home, I did not watch. Okay, because I don't want to run the movie for me. So anytime that a movie come out that I'm really pumped up, excited to see, I don't watch the trailer for it. I don't want to run the movie for it. But if it's like an okay movie or a movie that I don't really care about seeing, but I'm on the edge, I'm like I might go see, I'll watch the trailer. But if it's a big movie that I don't want to run the movie myself and I'm really excited to see, I don't watch the trailer. Okay? Now, um, let's see what else. Um, um, there were a couple cameos, the variant that I thought was gonna pop up. It did not. And the reason why I thought that was gonna pop up because um, because the internet, a lot of people in different YouTube channels, different articles, different websites kept saying, oh, the variant, the cameo. A lot of people want the variant, the cameo to show up. None of them happened. I think only like 1 or 2 happened in the movie. Okay? Um, now you might be the one of few, or I should say, be one of the people that might want the movie to have a lot of cameos. I tell you, there's only like what 4 or 5 cameos and one or 2 things. That's it. Okay. The standout of this movie is a little bit older than Scarlet Witch. Okay. A lot of people think this is really like violent horror movie. Some parts of the movie it is. I wish this movie was longer. Um, you have some people saying that um, some people with that uh, you don't have uh, you have some people saying that uh, you have some people saying that they wish that Scarlet Witch wasn't the villain, and you have other people saying that they wish that the WandaVision show wasn't connected to the movie. Okay, because you had other people out there saying, no, I don't want to watch every single MCU series. Okay, and they're saying, no, I don't want to watch every single uh, MCU series, show before the movie come out. Okay, and um, and you have some people saying, well, you you don't need to watch the WandaVision show to watch this movie, and then and then you watch the movie and you're like, you know what, you kind of do need to watch WandaVision because you're going to feel lost what you're talking about. Okay. Now, uh, with all the different creatures, monsters, and stuff, if if you're not familiar with Dan Raimi movie, like the Evil Dead trilogy and the early Spider-Man movie, then you might not like this movie. Okay. Um, and for me, I like it. I think it's worth checking out again in theaters. It definitely worth, in my opinion, buying when it come out on DVD or Blu-ray. It definitely not the worst MCU movie. I say I like it better than Black Panther. I like it better than Captain Marvel. I like it better than Thor: The Dark World. I like it better than Iron Man 3. I like it better than like Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 3. I like it better than Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Iron Man 3, Age of Ultron, Captain Marvel. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. So. Um. This is the one that this is the one that I need to watch a couple more times. Maybe not in theaters, or maybe just wait when it come out on DVD and Blu-ray and buy it and watch it a couple more times at home on TV. Um, um, let's see here. Imagine if it imagine I want to make a theory and say assumption and say what if this movie was rated R and like Wanda Maximum, Scarlet Witch, like more violent, and the MCU let Sam Raimi turn this movie into rated R, and like when she was tapping everybody, they actually show blood and stuff. Um, you know, I would like to see the original draft of this movie that they they reshooted and cut down to 2 hours and 5 minutes. And last year, that they said that was bad, not good. And I think that movie should be longer. Okay, because that movie, like different part that is horror and kind of violent. I wouldn't mind that movie could be like rated R and violent. Okay, I know there are some people that might not like Scarlet Witch being the villain. Um, so for me, this is a little above average, but it's still not the best MCU movie for me. And it's still not the worst MCU movie for me. I still like it. I still had a fun time. Um, the cameo. Let's talk about that for a second. The cameo. I think the cameos are there just to please the fans. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that at all. So um um if 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 the if some of the cameos that they had in the movie, I wish they would play a bigger role than just being in the movie that what 5 or 10 minutes. No, no, I didn't like that. So some of the cameos they could cut out. Uh, they could have brought them cameos in another movie. Um, like they did good with like the Andy Garfield and Tony Maguire and Spider-Man No Way Home because they were like in the last hour of the movie. But these cameos, they was only in it for what? It felt like they were only in it for like 5 or 10 minutes. Not good. I didn't mind them being in the movie. But the problem is they were only in it for 5 or 10 minutes, and they wasn't that good. They were in it for 5 or 10 minutes, and Scarlet Witch just killed them all. I'm like, no good. I didn't want that. But I still had a good time. Um, I would still watch it again. I would still buy it. I would still buy it when it comes out. And I would still recommend it. Uh, so, um, so thank you for watching. And let me know what your thoughts and opinion on this movie. And I would say that this movie was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, along with Obi-Wan show or Theory, the Elvis movie, and Jurassic World Dominion. Okay, and I noticed that the last 2 years, every time I have a movie that I'm really excited to see, and I put it real high on the list, and I have a real high bar anticipated, and I'm really super excited to see. I come out of the theater, uh, sad, disappointed, let down. And did it with the Matrix, did it kind of with like No Way, No Time to Die. Yeah, always, yeah. This one, right barely on the edge. So, um, yeah, I still had a good time. Could have been better. I still had a lot of fun with it. Uh, and not a movie where, oh yeah, and not a movie where, oh no, very disappointing. No, it's like right in the middle of being disappointed and right on the edge or in the middle of being super excited and having a blast with it, and right on the edge of being disappointed. So I'm like 50-50 with this movie, and but like I said, I would still watch this movie, and I would buy it when it comes out. I need to watch this movie a couple more times, and maybe later down the road, I can do a video of this movie, give you my final thoughts on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness video, kind of like I did, kind of like the other day when I gave you my um, final thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home video. So um, maybe a couple months from now when they come out on DVD and Blu-ray, if I buy it and watch it a couple more times, then I can give you my final thoughts on this movie. Okay? So, for right now, the first time I watched it in theater, I liked it, had a good time. Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch was good as the villain. She was a standout. I like I like the one cameo I like. He's my favorite cameo in the movie. All the other cameos I could done without. They were just there, in my opinion, just to please the fans. They could introduce them in another movie, in another MCU movie. Um, so so if I had to rank this, I would give this on the Rotten Tomato score. I would probably give it like a 75 or 80. On my score, I would give this like a B. Okay, so thank you for watching, and